It says the benefit of a lot of gyms is that they're open 24 hours, but it's probably more about getting efficient and accurate evaluations of your current body mechanics as opposed to just going more. Do you have anything to speak about that? I know you were talking about earlier going in, and if a gym didn't have some kind of assessment where they saw where your movement patterns or whatever, it may not be a quality gym. So can you have anything else that you could talk about? A lot of these box gyms, they are open 24 hours and it's convenient,
Yeah.
and they have everything, but they might even be super cheap, but they don't necessarily have those kind of other missing components. So do you have anything else that you would recommend or say about some of that stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so if there is a goal in mind and you don't know how to attain that goal, that is when I think it is truly a huge necessity for an assessment and for a physical medicine provider or movement specialist to work with you on what it is that you're trying to attain. If and we do this all the time. We have people that go to 24-hour fitness, they go to Lifetime Fitness, they still work with us. Why? Because it's going to be a little bit more specific to what they need. If you still want to go and work out and do all this stuff, have the understanding or the context of what you should and shouldn't do there, and then go crush it. Like if you want to get a workout at 12 at night and that's your norm, by all means, if you're checking your boxes off and getting your sleep and your nutrition, all that kind of stuff, go do it. I don't want people to stop working out because they can't afford a boutique gym. That's not what I'm saying here. But if you truly have a movement goal, if you have something that you really want to attain, you better have someone that's going to help you understand the roadmap first.
Yeah, and I think that's very important for people to hear, because I think a lot of people assume it's very all or nothing. Like, well, I either need to go to an expensive gym or I go to the cheap gym. But I really like the idea of having somebody there kind of, I mean, I did track and ran cross country in high school, and, you have a meeting with the coach and then you go run 5-10 miles. Like, you wouldn't see, they're not with you.
Exactly.
So you check in with them first, you go do the thing, and then afterwards you come back and they say, how was it? And you tell them, and then they make changes for the next day depending on your feedback. And so to me, that's very normal. But again, I think most people, if they haven't had that background, they don't necessarily understand that they can work with a specialist or kind of like you mentioned, a concierge doc or personal trainer, whatever it is. And then still, especially if maybe not this year, but I know a lot of people that travel a lot and they're on the road or something, and they'll just drop in wherever they can go to,
Yeah, absolutely.
And as you said, if they're working on their plan, they're still working on their plan.
Yeah, and you can take your plan anywhere. You have those availabilities, and once you have the context and you understand it, go for it. We have plenty of people that come in and maybe check in with us every 6 weeks or something like that, and they do well. They do really, really well with understanding what they need to do. They get a plan written for them, and they go do it in Arizona, or they go do it in Utah, or wherever. They get it done.